Can our subconsciousness, our spirit, interact with a spiritual existence, or is this just our imagination going haywire? Please consider the following. This is Peaceseeker's story. When he was 15 years old and had severe double pneumonia, his father took him to a doctor who gave him a penicillin injection and recommended immediate hospitalization. They had no medical insurance or money, so his father took him home to recuperate. His parents diligently prayed to God and read stories from the Bible to him. Several nights later, it felt as if his spirit left his body and it experienced being in a place with a gathering of souls or spirits. He sensed great peace, tranquility and ecstasy, a rapture that was beyond a person's imagination. He felt as if he was a part of all, a part of God. He was mentally communicating and in sync with everyone. There were some of his deceased relatives and acquaintances. Many of the prophets of the Bible and historical people he had read about were also there. There was no dominant force, no forceful leader. Somehow he knew who everyone was. Every thought interacted with the whole community. He had no questions. It seemed as if everything was revealed and crystal clear. He saw the universe stretched out with spirits engaged in mental interactions, like master craftsmen contemplating the creation of a new frontier. His father was a preacher of the Lutheran faith, and when he told him about his experience, his father dismissed it abruptly and told him that this God that his spirit witnessed was not the God of the Bible. He told him to pray for my salvation. They never talked about it afterwards. Since that time, he never really gave it much thought, until the New York World Trade Center tragedy on 9/11/01. He went into deep meditation. He wanted to find answer as to how some misguided individuals could believe that their actions of killing other people could be rewarded with their soul's eternal life with God. He then had a couple of similar spiritual experiences as the one at age 15, where his spirit communicating with God, Allah, or whatever one desires to call it. These spiritual experiences seemed to last throughout the entire night. His spirit observed the entire history and the evolution of the universe and man's varying perceptions of God, as if in a fast-forward film. These spiritual experiences have led him to believe that God is a spiritual unity, a oneness, a structured government-like spiritual collective. God is the progressive, cumulative spiritual intellect existing in a spiritual dimension, a collective of the righteous souls who have passed into the spiritual realm, a spiritual continuity. In this age of technology, our 21st century, we are still plagued by religious beliefs that are a contributing cause towards terrorism, killings, and wars between nations. Open-minded people must now use common sense to determine whether the God of our fathers was incorrectly perceived, misinterpreted, or misunderstood by the masses of a bygone era. Some will say that his personal experience of a oneness with a supreme spirit is nothing but a dream or a vivid imagination. He said that it doesn't matter whether you accept or totally reject his story. What does matter is that we evolve to a point whereby we can encourage open-minded people to offer feedback on how our religious beliefs can logically be brought into this 21st century. Thank you for listening. May God bless you.